And the same could be said for Mitch, in the sense of when you keep hitting that, that almost like, hey, nothing to lose. He did have nothing to lose. And this is what we talk about in the sense of the human nature part, right? And we said support matters. But we also said when you feel the pressure of, I don't have support, everybody's almost rooting for me to fail, at times that can be a lot. And it can make you be a little bit more conservative. And we talked about that approach from him early on. Yesterday, the reason it was very different was he's already lost a starting job. So there was no threat of, hey, we're going to take this job from you, because it was already taken. Also, Kenny was hurt. So there was no threat of, hey, we're going to bring Kenny back in. But it also made the fan base realize that, hey, it's nobody to boo. You can't. Who you going to get in here?
7 was in the stadium.
He was, but he was not dressed. So with that, though, I thought that all of those things did set up perfectly for Mitch to be very similar to how he was in Buffalo and how he was in Chicago, where he didn't necessarily have to deal with that pressure of this person on the sideline and everybody wants him out there. And I thought that really helped him out. But at the same time, I also want to tip my cap to his professionalism as well. And we talked about this when he got pulled a couple weeks ago. We said he could have got pissed. He could have went to the tank. He could have said, F this team. He could have said, I'm not preparing anymore because you got your quarterback. This is the guy you wanted, right? But we said, hey, you never know. Kenny could play bad. Kenny could get hurt. Anything could happen, and they come back to you. Now, if Mitch would have done those things, yesterday could have went really bad, and it would have just confirmed the criticism. It would have confirmed the naysayers towards him. But instead, he did be a professional. He was in the lab making sure that he was preparing. He didn't get any starter reps this past week, but he did everything that he needed to do. So when his number was called, he was able to go out there and execute. And it wasn't like it happened in the first quarter either. It was the third quarter. So you talk about 2 quarters and a halftime adjustment, and you still got to be locked into that level. Like I said, for me, man, the professionalism really stood out with him and Gunnar Olszewski, because we don't talk about him, but he also got a helmet yesterday. He was getting tackles on special teams also, man. So even though he didn't get the impact of being a returner, he was also one of those guys that still was professional, still understood that, hey, man, I got to help this team out in any way that I can. And he had a couple of big-time tackles on punt coverage as a gunner as well. No pun intended, gunner being a gunner. But like I said, for both of those dudes, man, just understanding how difficult that can be psychologically to get pulled. And now you're going in a lesser role or a different type of role, but still be locked in and still be able to produce. Like I said, I was impressed with that. Today's show is brought to you by Manscaped. The leaders in below the waistline grooming. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And when you talk about it being a little fall ball action, you want to make sure that your balls during the fall time of year are not too scary, because we know it's spooky season as well. And the best way to do that is by using the Lawnmower 4.0 and all of the awesome products that Manscaped has out right now, whether you're talking the Ball Reviver, the Crop Refresher. Of course, you got the 2-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner, all that other good stuff. But more importantly, it comes with a promo code. That promo code is MOST. If you use that, you get 20% off along with free shipping worldwide at manscaped.com. So make sure you check them out. Use that promo code. And trust me when I tell you, your dangly twins and all of the friends will enjoy them. So shout out to Manscaped.